a loaf of bread and thou. Baby, I dreamed we sat beneath a scented bough. Baby, your eyes are shining, what a pair. Your face near mine, oh, keep it there. Arms entwine and you declare you're mine. Alone, the fragrance of gardenia fills your hair. Baby, the yellow dust of moonlight lit the air. Baby, but I woke up and all broke up. A jug of wine, my loaf of bread, and thou, baby. Fragrance of gardenia fills your hair. Baby, the yellow dust of moonlight lit the air. Baby, but I woke up and all broke up. A jug of wine, a loaf of bread, a jug of wine, my loaf of bread, and thou, baby.
Well, 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 look who's here. I haven't seen you in many a year. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band. Grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band and spread the welcome mat for you. Now I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter, grab a chair and fill your bladder and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Hired a band, goodness sake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a hole, a great big hole, band and all. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a hall and spread the welcome mat for you. Now I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter, grab a chair and fill your bladder and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Hired a band, goodness sake. If I knew you were coming out, I baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do?
Wasn't the music band? Chowder parties down by the seashore every 4th of July. Test your memory, my dearie. Do you recall when Henry Ford couldn't even fix a running board under a Chandler six? Dearie, life was cheery in the good old days gone by. Do you remember? If you remember, well, dearie, you're much older than I. Dearie, do you remember when we stayed up all night to get Pittsburgh on a crystal set? Keystone movies, Coogan and Chaplin made you laugh and then cry. Test your memory, my dearie. Do you recall when Orville Wright flew at Kitty Hawk? Personally, I would rather walk. Dearie, life was cheery in the good old days gone by. Do you remember? If you remember, well, dearie, you're much older than I. Dearie, do you remember when most gents owned a pair of spats, wing collars and derby hats? Lovely ladies swinging their bustles made those gentlemen sigh. Test your memory, my dearie. Do you remember watching John Elwyn every fight? 'Cause nobody ducked from Sullivan's right. Dearie, life was cheery in the good old days gone by. Do you remember? If you remember, well, dearie, you're much older than I. You're much older than I.
That's the tune that everyone is playing. That's the tune that sets the world a swaying. Though you feel your knees exciting. You simply have to go on gliding. That's the sort of stuff to make a quaker turn a shimmy shaker. That's the tune that never brings you sadness. That's the tune that always brings you gladness. Homes can't do without it, and all the dogs are mad about it. That's the tune, and soon you'll hear it again.
I walked down the street like a good girl should. He followed me down the street like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So listen and I'll tell you what this feller did to me. I walked to my house like a good girl should. He followed me to my house like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So listen while I tell you what this fella did to me. I never saw the boy before, so nothing could be sillier. At closer range, his face was strange, but his manner was familiar. So I walked up the stairs like a good girl should. He followed me up the stairs like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So listen and I'll tell you what this feller did to me. I stepped to my door like a good girl should. He stepped to my door like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So listen and I'll tell you what this feller did to me. I talked to my ma like a good girl should. And ma talked to pa like I knew she would. And they all agreed on a married life for me. And the guy is my guy wherever he may be. He asked me for a good night kiss. I said it's still good day. I would have told him more except his lips were in the way. So I walked down the aisle like a good girl should. He followed me down the aisle like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So now you know exactly what this fella did to you.
kom och solen kom, och mitt i solen kom han. Ord kan ej beskriva som jag tyckte om, i allt fall ingen ord jag kan. Till engelsk känner jag så lite, jag visste bara dessa ord. Jo, how do you do? Jag heter Gaby, vad heter du? Om jag bara kunde se, jag älskar ju. Så sa han, baby, how do you do? Och han syntes helt tillfreds, och det gick faktiskt bra. Till sitt bruna battle-dress han tryckte mig och sa, my sweetheart, my ballyhoo. Så gav jag fritt svar, how do you do? En dag till sist, min Johnny måtte bort. Våres avsked var så trist som den var kort. Jag var ledsen, rädd och jaloux. Vad var adressen? How do you do?
With the very thought of you, it seems deep within my heart I hear bells ring. They tell of my love for you, my evening song. Come into my arms where you belong. They tell of my love for you, my evening song. Come into my arms where you belong, where you belong.
kisses but poisoned everyone. Torture her with double talk, but let each word you say. Kill her with kindness, it's the most effective way.
Don't mope around with a broken heart, that's not the remedy. To upset her apple cart, be sweet but oh so bitterly.
Drown her in her teardrops, you'll find it's lots of fun. Kill her with kindness, don't ever use a gun.
Yeah, kill her with kindness.
She will wonder why you smile at her lying when once you used to cry. If your dreams are shattered, well, you're touched in the head. Kill her with kindness and she'll be much more dead.
Don't mope around like a lovesick calf, that's not the remedy. If you want to saw a woman in half, use tack, my boy, diplomacy.
Drown her in her teardrops, you'll find it's lots of fun. Kill her with kindness, don't ever use a gun. You'll find it's lots of fun. Kill her with kindness, don't ever use a gun.
was feeling great. I climbed up the door and opened the stairs. I said my pajamas and put on my prayers. I turned off the bed and crawled into the light, and all because you kissed me good night. Next morning I woke and scrambled my shoes. I shined up an egg, then I toasted the news, buttered my tie and took another bite, and all because you kissed me good night. By evening I felt normal, so we went out again. You said good night and kissed me. I hurried home and then I climbed up the door and opened the stairs. I said my pajamas and put on my prayers. I turned off the bed and crawled into the light, and all because you kissed me good night. My head was gaily spinning, I nearly blew a fuse. Tied knots in my spaghetti, poured ketchup on my shoes. I climbed up the door and opened the stairs. I said my pajamas and put on my prayers. I turned off the bed and crawled into the light, and all because you kissed me good night.
If that Buck-Reed, the composer, was still alive
today,
would he get his kick, would his gas him to jump and
and
jive?
would jump and jive.
He might say rubbish, a lot of noise, this stuff,
He might say
plain rotten.
anything.
Yet he might say solid, crazy man, it's gone.
He might say
Why not?
no.
Anyway, we're gonna sing and eat for his dad. But in bebop, 1, 2, 3, go. Bop, ba-da, bebop, boop, ba-da, e-ah, ilio. Bop, bop, bebop, bop, bebop, chibilly-bop. Chibi, chabop, chibi-bop, chibilly-bop, chibi, chabop, chibi-bop, chibilly-bop, ba-da, bebop, Johnny Long and the Shanty Town.
There are no words to this song.
Ee-pop-a-doo, ee-pop-a-da, ee-pop-a-doo, ee-pop-a-da.
We'll make them up as we go along. Billy-bop,
Ee-pop-a-da, ee-pop-a-doo,
Bebop.
ee-bop-a-bop, ee-bop-a-doo, billy-bop.
Billy-bop, billy-bop,
Johnny Long.
Billy-bop, billy-bop, bop. That's the score, and we hope you ask for more. Bebop.
Can't you feel that you're in clover? Why be in haste? You have nothing to waste. The best things come without rhyme or reason. Sit in the sun, and you might be in love by the end of the season. There's Viscount A and Gaylord B, and of course the Honourable Mr. C. Whom have I missed from this glittering list? Surely there must be the one for me. Why not do as the other girls do and search for a man the summer through? Call me a fool, but I'll follow the rule. Wait, and your love will come to you. Maybe I'll wait till I'm too late, but I shall have waited for one good reason. Here in the sun, I might be in love by the end of the season.
I'm tired of hanging around this town. I'm lonely and it brings me down. I'm catching the 920 special. I'm really gonna ride tonight. Can't hang around another day. I've gotta hurry on my way. I'm catching the 920 special. Going back where everything's alright. I got a date with my baby. I'm ready to go. I know I can't go wrong because the 920 special never runs slow. I know it won't take long. Time's wasted and I gotta go. Just thought that I would let you know. I'm catching the 920 special. I'm really gonna ride tonight.
I step aside, boys, and let me through. Can't you see I'm heading for the ride? Just choo-choo. I got to be stepping, don't wanna be late when I hit that gate. So tell the folks I had to go. I gotta be leaving for San Francisco. I made up my mind, and I wanna get started, 'cause I wanna be on time.
Now, man, I'm really feeling fine. Only got time just to get a shoe shine. Gonna be so sharp and straight, boy, when they let me through the gate.
Say I got money I wanna spend for my honey on every weekend. I'm on my way, I'm catching that special, got to hurry on my way.
Gotta go to see my baby, and I know that I'm gonna travel a groovy way. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, I'm so happy, you see. Well, she's gonna gonna be there and looking fine, cause she's called tan and tender and she's really all mine. Everything is mellow cause I know that I'm going home now. I'm a lucky fellow when I'm happy. Thinking about it, I got to shout it. Look out, I have to go. I just thought I would let you know I'm catching the 920 special. I'm on my way, leaving today.
I put your favorite suit on and the tie that you love so. I'm all dressed up and lonely with no place to go. I could go to a movie, but in most every show you see a happy ending, and that would hurt me so. I'll just stay at home and make believe that you are by my side. And when it's time to say goodnight, I know that I will cry. So I'll just kiss your picture and tears will fall, I know. I'm all dressed up and lonely with no place to go. I'll just stay at home and make believe that you are by my side. And when it's time to say goodnight, I know that I'm gonna cry. So I'll just kiss your picture and tears will fall, I know. I'm all dressed up and lonely with no place to go.
I used to have a woman, and that girl was really fine. She didn't care much for smoking, and she don't care nothing about wine. She was always cooking my breakfast, and they loved me every night. And that loving gal of mine was always treating me right. But my baby's changed. Oh, my baby's changed. Well, my woman have changed. She's not the same anymore. Well, one night while I was sleeping, the phone started to ring. I got up and answered, but it didn't mean a thing. There was a knock on the window, and he said, "Man, are you there?" When I got my gun and said, "Hey, stuff, you better get away from there. Things have changed." Yes, that woman have changed. I asked him, oh, my everybody. Yes, my baby's changed. Yes, that gal is changed. what she's been doing? She says the same old thing. When I looked up on her finger, I didn't see no wedding ring. I opened up the closet just to see what I could see. There were clothes up on all the hangers, but they didn't belong to me because she changed. Yes, my baby's changed. Oh, she ain't no good to me no more. She ain't the same to me. Yes, she changed. I